Hello and welcome to this beautiful venue under the lights, the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So looking beautiful. 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. The final game of the day, match number 36. Ajman are back and they'll be facing Emirates Blues. Without wasting much time, let's head down to the sidelines for the all-important toss.
Toss time for match number 36 of the 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. I have the star cast alongside me here on the sidelines. Leading team Ajman, of course, we have Ansh Tandon. Leading team Emirates Blues, we have Nasir Faraz. And of course, our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's going to be Ajman to flip, Blues to call. Tails is the call. Ajman has won the toss. Ansh, congrats. What have you decided?
We're going to bat first.
So sticking to the same formula that's worked for you, what do you think is a decent score? You've already played one match here.
Yeah, I think obviously it's a different condition playing in lights and playing under the sun. So I think right now watching the conditions, I think anything below like around 130 is a good score in my opinion.
Your form has been outstanding. You and Salman Shahid have made a great combo. Do you have a great chemistry or is it something that's come together naturally?
Yeah, I think we have opened quite a few times in the domestic cricket as well because we both play for the same team, Spades. And I think it's the chemistry and that we have connected really well in this tournament as well. So I think it's just one of those things.
Changes to the side.
We just have one change. We have Muzammil coming back in and we have Ali going out.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you so much.
Nasir, unfortunately toss हार गए. अगर आप toss जीतते तो क्या करते?
हमारा भी बॉलिंग करने का प्लान था.
तो बॉलिंग करने का प्लान था. इस पिच पे क्या लग रहा है सेफ स्कोर होगा रिस्ट्रिक्ट करने का?
एक्चुअली अजमान की बैटिंग परफॉर्म कर रही है पूरे टूर्नामेंट में, तो हम यही चाह रहे थे कि पहले उनको बैटिंग कराई जाए.
तो कितना होगा सेफ स्कोर इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना चाहेंगे आप?
100 तक इंशाल्लाह चेजेबल है क्योंकि ड्यू फैक्टर होगा बाद में, तो इस वजह से.
एमिरेट्स ब्लूज ओवरऑल काफ़ी अच्छी जा रही है. कैसे एंजॉय करें कप्तानी को?
अच्छा लग रहा है. रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले रहा हूँ. प्रेशर है नहीं मेरे पे. टीम और मैनेजमेंट का सपोर्ट है, तो मैं इसीलिए इजी हूँ.
टीम अच्छी चली लेकिन आप मुस्कुरा नहीं रहे. वो थोड़े से टेंशन में लग रहे हैं. क्या चक्कर है ये?
लड़के थोड़ा तंग करते हैं इसीलिए.
टीम में चेंजेस?
राशिद भाई खेल रहे हैं मुर्तज़ा भाई की जगह.
बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
थैंक यू.
Right then, news from the sidelines. Ajman have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
The captains are in tension, but always happy is Ahmed Khwaja, ever smiling. Ajman, the lineups. Aftab Javed, Ansh Tandon the captain, Basil Asim, Isam Matiur Rab, Harshit Seth, Muzammil Qasim is back in the side. So no Ali Iqbal, Saeed Nazir, Salman Shahid, Shahrukh, Amin, Sohaib Khan and Zohair Iqbal. And talking about the Blues, I do have the company of Shoaib Ahmed. Very good evening, Shoaib. Hope you had a delicious dinner which was given by our production team.
Oh, absolutely wonderful. And I'm full now and ready to witness this game. Emirates Blues, Ahmed Tariq, Ajay Kumar, watch out for him. Kamran Atta, Nasir Faraz and Shakib Ahmed. So a well-rounded side, Emirates Blues. Ansh Tandon is on your screens right now. Has had a great Emirates D10 2025. Strike rate of 191, average of 26, which in this format is really good. He also has a 50 to his name.
And alongside him is his partner, the deadly combo. 9 innings, 230 runs, almost 190 strike rate. Best of 63, and they are up against the upcoming new star in domestic circuit. 9 wickets to his name. Packed offside field, and this is the final game, and the viewers and the listeners, they expect a lot of entertainment from us, Shoaib.
Yes, this game again is going to be one of the important matches of the tournament. Ajman are up and running. They are on a winning spree, while Emirates Blues have been outstanding. Right from the first game, they have been in the top 2, and they continue to show some promise in this game. So it's going to be interesting to see which team comes on top by the end of the second innings. But right now, it's going to be Ansh Tandon and Salman Shahid to hold the key for Ajman.
Under the lights, it won't be easy for these two batters to take on Ajay Kumar. Excellent start. Some movement in the air for Ajay Kumar.
Yeah, very good start from Ajay. I really like the length that he chose to bowl on that occasion. Good length and beating the outside edge of the bat of Ansh Tandon. Very difficult to play that length and nicely bowled. Even the in-form Ansh Tandon struggled to get back to ball.
And good to see Ajay Kumar knows his limitation, not express with the pace. So the length is key for this bowler. The very next delivery, wavered down the leg. So runs on board in the shape of extra for Ajman.
Very well done by Kamranatha. Behind the stumps, he's a live wire. Had to move to his right and does well. Both hands. So yes, first runs on the board for Ajman in the form of an extra.
Ansh goes toward the leg side. Not offering much pace and just losing his timing. Ansh Tandon off the mark with that single.
Well, I thought he was surprised by the pace on from Ajay Kumar because it hurried on to him. And he looks like that. He looks like a bowler who's not express quick, but he can surprise you on occasions. And that's exactly what Ajay Kumar did.
You need a partner who's not shy to correct. Absolutely right, because I just missed that ball. So went with my instinct.
Well, we are here to take care of each other, Mudassir. So you'll get your chance as well. This one's up and over towards mid-wicket. One bounce and Salman Shahid gets off the mark with a boundary.
Great pickup shot. In command was Salman. It wasn't a bad delivery, but nicely managed. Coming under the ball and using those wrists. No protection in the deep towards that leg side. Starts his inning with a boundary.
Yeah, nicely done. It was not all that short, but he played that with much effect. Didn't try to pull it, just great connection. And is off the mark with 4 runs. First boundary for Ajman. Immediately coming around the wicket, Ajay Kumar. And done well by Asif to cut that off.
So just a boundary, couple of dot deliveries. He has been very economical, and when we talk about the economy of the bowlers, he is a bowler who has a better economy, which is around 7 runs per over in this tournament. Wild swing, but straight to Ahmed Tariq. Last time, if I'm not wrong, you were there with me in the combox when we were having a look at his numbers. He already bowled 18 overs, 45 dot deliveries. Now add those 48 dot deliveries. It clearly shows the consistency when it comes to bowling those dot deliveries.
Yes, they're even more special because they come in a power play over. So that adds even more credit to Ajay Kumar. Another short ball pulled. Top edge. And the ball reaches the ropes. Salman Shahid will get another 4.
Runs what matters for Ajman and runs for Salman Shahid. Trying to test with back of line delivery. He was not in control. The top edge flies over the wicket keeper. So they have got the start, Ajman. Couple of boundaries for Salman. 10 for no loss at the end of over number 1.
So 10 on the board in the first over. It's going to be Mohammad Uzair Khan to share the new ball. Another left arm seamer. Starts with a good full delivery. Ansh Tandon is not interested. Salman Shahid wanted that run. It was his call. Ansh didn't respond positively.
Most of the times when the bowler, they appeal for the leg before, the batter tends to go for that single. But denying that call from his partner, not interested to go for that single, Ansh Tandon.
This one's gone towards the mid-on. He will get a single this time. Salman Shahid and Ansh Tandon both have got a 50 to their name. And the recent success that Ajman have got is because of the batting performance that they put on. They put runs on the board and then they managed to defend them. In this game too, they look to replicate that. A lot depends on these two batters for Ajman.
When you talk about the partnerships, I think they have most runs for the first wicket in this tournament. This pair added plenty of runs coming out for Ajman. The right and left hand combination did wonders for Ajman. The problem has been the bowling and the fielding. Nicely bowled, keeping it away from Salman. They won't offer you that pace, the likes of Uzair and his partner. A width offered, but there is a fielder station. So you need to use your feet against these fast bowlers. You need to be very smart when you're playing against Uzair.
A decent over this from Uzair. 4 deliveries, just 2 singles given. Pulls a slower, shorter delivery, and Ansh Tandon somehow manages to maneuver that for a single. So good comeback from Emirates Blues, and their bowling and their batting has been very consistent, and the results are for everyone to see.
Absolutely. All the 3 games they won, these two provided the start. That is where Ajman went beyond that 110, 115. It's a good over in progress. And he spoiled this over with the boundary. Goes toward that leg side. 7 runs from that first over of Uzair. A much needed boundary.
Yeah, could have been an excellent over. Now it's just a good over. Nicely pulled away by Salman Shahid. 2 overs, 17 for no loss. Floating power play taken. So 17 runs on the board, and right option, right strategy. The best batters are playing. You want them to utilize the power play overs. Ajay to bowl this power play. And clean bowled. What a delivery from Ajay Kumar. Gets another wicket, and that too the important wicket of Ansh Tandon.
That pressure was building on Ansh Tandon to go big. Trying to go across the line. What a delivery. Targeting those stumps. The first wicket goes down. The captain, Ansh Tandon, departs after managing just 3 runs, 17 for the loss of 1.
Sohaib Khan, the new batter in at number 3 for Ajman, has had a very good tournament this one. Strike rate of 151. Got out on 49. Deserved a 50 in that innings. He played really well. But can he repeat that tonight? Sohaib Khan has been promoted up the order. Slowly, gradually. And now has made that number 3 position his own. Nicely worked away. Beautifully done. And it's going to go all the way. Just exquisite timing from Sohaib Khan.
Are we playing T10 or it's a 3-day game? How well he managed. Not trying to force against the fast bowler. Just waited. Using that pace. And keeping it away from the reach of the fielder. So boundary to start for his innings. 4 runs for Sohaib. And Ajman moves slowly 21.
Now that will give him some confidence. Sohaib Khan, beautifully timed. And now Ajay Kumar coming around the wicket for Sohaib. Slower delivery. Very watchful. Sohaib rotates strike. Very well done.
He adapted to the conditions quite well, Sohaib. They have lost Ansh Tandon on the very first ball of this over. Clearly, the pressure showing on Ansh Tandon, not getting those boundaries, trying to break the shackles. And in the process, he gave away his wicket to Ajay Kumar. Wicket number 10 in this tournament for Ajay Kumar, the boy from Rajasthan, performing quite well. Some unique celebration. All clear celebration, Shoaib?
Well, he can definitely get a... That's nicely done. Up and over. And it'll be another 4 for Salman Shahid. He is the aggressor in this partnership and he'll continue to be so.
What a tournament this lad is having. That added responsibility, batting top of the order to get those runs and playing his shots at will. Not afraid to take on Ajay Kumar. Slight error and nicely managed. So another boundary in this over. So some runs are coming in the floating power play for Ajman.
Yes, 9 runs in the over. Especially after getting a wicket on the very first ball. They've managed to get some runs in the over, the Ajman batters. Slower delivery. Very well done. Well disguised as well.
Let's play a contest, Shoaib. Give me 3 new faces, if you talk about the bowlers, who impressed you a lot. You have got 1 delivery to answer this question.
That's a very short deadline, but we'll come back to that. Short ball and a dot ball. So 2 consecutive dot balls to conclude the over. 3 overs bowled, 26 for 1. Three overs, 26 for 1. It's going to be Rashid Habib coming into bowl. Cuts well straight to the fielder at point.
Well ball, Rashid bhai.
Look at his release point. He reminds me of Ahmed Sohail. A single has been taken. Shoaib has lost his lifeline in the previous over. So one wrong answer, you will be out of this game.
Well, you asked for three bowlers, three new bowlers, and to be honest, quite a few are new to me because I haven't been able to watch for the last couple of seasons, maybe last year or so, and suddenly I find myself amongst some extremely talented bowlers. But if I had to choose three, I think Ajay Kumar has to be number one. Ibrahim Masood, the wrist spinner, is number two. And for me, because we always promote youth, I also enjoyed Nirvan Shetty as a bowler. So these are my top three bowlers.
There was a catch in this question. I was talking about Emirates Blues side.
Three out of Emirates Blues side. Well, they've already have 5-6 bowlers. So out of that, to choose three will not be very difficult. Uzair Man, Ajay Kumar, Uzair Ali Khan, Emirates Blues. That's in the air. One bounce. Well, now you've got me all confused, Mudassir Ali.
The game is going on and we have our own game show. Uzair Khan has been part of D10 from the season 2. But for you, definitely he's a new face. Inside out. Single. They have got the likes of Shakib, Mohammad Asif and Ajay Kumar. All were impressive. They're doing a good job. A good start for Rashid Habib, going for 5 runs. Boundary is over. 4 overs gone, 31 for the loss of 1.
.31 for 1 after 4. And there's the youngster that Mudassir was talking about, the new face, Shakib Ahmed. I'm sure if you talk about Ajman, I know one name that comes to your mind, who you are very impressed with in the Ajman bowling. New face, Ali Iqbal. Missing a game today, but you were very impressed with the wicket-taking ability that he has.
Oh, indeed. The team was in trouble. He came and he got those 3 wickets. More than that, on the back foot, rock solid. Some runs on offer. Are they going to come back for the second? Yes. So a couple of runs. The reason why I like that youngster, because it's all about the consistency, the way he bowls at one channel. The length is key for Ali Iqbal, not express with the pace. Early days for him. So he doesn't like to try new things, bowls within his limitations.
So you mean he reminds you of me as a bowler?
The best part of Ali Iqbal, he never concedes a wide. I played alongside Shoaib Ahmed for almost 7-8 years. The problem with Shoaib, definitely he used to generate that swing, but in the process, sometimes used to be wavered, but always we know he used to get those big wickets. Another one towards that extra cover. Another couple of runs. I'm sure you miss those old days.
Oh, absolutely. We were just talking about it today, earlier in the day, about how we used to play 3 matches in a day, 3 T20 games. We didn't have grass grounds, on concrete grounds with sand in the outfield. It was still a lot of competitive cricket, and a lot of UAE players came through that feeding system. Nicely done for a single. So yes, miss those days, never going to come back.
See, the people are listening to our commentary, especially our teammates. Just got a message from one of the wicket keepers of our team who had a trouble time behind the stumps whenever you come with the new ball. Junze Visar. You tested him a lot.
Takes a single here, Salman. Yes, we played a lot with Junzev, and he was always behind the stumps. He's a keen follower of UAE cricket. Very handy cricketer, very talented. Still a batter and still plays in the domestic cricket. But more importantly, he's very good on social media and in creating memes and reels, and heavily involved in cricket. I remember the last time I played with him, he got hurt on his chin while I was bowling. I told him not to stand up close to the stumps, but he didn't listen. Too much pace. That's gone. Beautifully done by Sohaib, to top the over with a 4. 5 overs completed. It's 41 for 1, but what a shot that was. Just too full. And goes over extra cover, Sohaib Khan. Very well done. Complete control on that one. 5 overs, 41 for 1.
Five overs gone, 41 for 1. Sedate start for Ajman, winning the toss, opting to bat first. Rashid Habib into his second over. The current projected score looks about 82. And they'll not be happy with that, with the kind of batting lineup Emirates Blues possesses. And right time for me to introduce you to my co-commentator, Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much, says Rashid Habib. Simple catch at long on. And the key batter, Salman Shahid, heading back.
As easy as you like. Easy catch in the deep, in the slot. Didn't get the connection, and a comfortable catch in the end. And Rashid Habib did enjoy that.
So a laboured effort coming in from Salman Shahid. 20 of 15. 4 boundaries, no sixes tonight. 41 for 2. Shahrukh Amin, dashing left-hander, played a wonderful cameo versus Dubai, even though they were on the losing side. And the side is under a bit of pressure here. Just going at about 7 runs per over. It's a must-win game for Ajman. They need to win their remaining 3 matches, then hope Sharjah fumble. But currently they are the ones who are fumbling here. Remember, they won the toss, elected to bat first as well. I was a bit unsure about that decision, to be quite frank. I thought the best idea to win Rizwan was to look to restrict Emirates Blues and then look to chase. This was the previous wicket. Was in the slot, but not making a clean connection.
You made a point there. Shahrukh Amin scoring well against Dubai. It was more of scoring against Ronak Panoli. Huge appeal, and the finger goes up. It was a bit delayed from the umpire. And in the end, he's got the big man.
Yeah, that shuffle across to mid-lane off. There you can see. And that was pretty adjacent. Umpire Sunij took his time, but in the end, gave the approval. Major disappointment for Ajman. Shahrukh departing for a duck. 42 for 3. Aftab Javed, hard-hitting all-rounder, coming in at 5. Excellent strike rate. Once again, coming in at number 5. I'm not sure why. I would always have him batting in the top 3, maybe even top 4. Now the side is under pressure. Wickets have tumbled. Rashid Habib has been an inspired selection this evening. 2 wickets to his name. The left-arm spinner. He's kept it simple and he's gotten the reward.
Well, he's a terrific all-rounder, Ahmad. I followed him in the UAE domestic circuit. Quite impressive. And that's the last wicket. Shahrukh come in. I thought for a second that was pitching outside leg Ahmad Khwaja.
Yeah, in the end it looked relatively adjacent. Well, Sohaib Khan is well set and he does have the power game. Can they just go beyond 100, give themselves a fighting chance?
Well, this is the last recognized pair. If they have to score, it has to be these 2 batters. Both of them are in good form, but they need to find that right chord.
All along the carpet. What an outstanding spell from Rashid Habib. Into the side and already a game changer. 2 for 9 on the day. It's 45 for 3. So it's going to be the young fast bowler Mohammad Umar coming into the attack. Well, I was listening keenly to that conversation between Shoaib and Mudassir about the 3 new bowling talents we've seen in this tournament. This young lad is certainly among them. Got lively pace, bowls that back of length channel. Will have to contend with the dew this evening. 5 wickets in the tournament, very respectable economy rate. Anything less than 10 is very good. And he's done a great job. A good find. Shoveled towards long on. Not quite out of the middle. I wonder whether, Rizwan, it's the pitch that has been difficult or lack of application.
Well, I reckon it's lack of application, Ahmed. We've seen 2 games. Both of them, in the first match, it was 123. It was a batting paradise. They managed to score more than 240 odd runs. So I think it's the application. They just did not get that timing right in the power play. And that could be the reason they're clearly struggling today.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you there. Maybe some tired legs as well. Their second game of the day for Ajman. Top edge. Streaky. But they will welcome the result. 4 more.
Most certainly. A welcome boundary for Ajman. Quicker bumper from Umar. And all he had to do is get his willow, get the connection, and he finds the fence.
Yeah, with Fine and third in the circle, the odds are in the batter's favor. Sohaib Khan, he's been pretty consistent for Ajman in this D10. Hasn't taken the spotlight like Ansh Tandon or Salman, but he's played good innings. They need another good one. Skewed in the air, chance. Oh, excellent catch. It's the teenager Ahmed Tariq, and he enjoyed it too.
Look at that youngster Ahmed Tariq, surely one of the contenders for the best catch of the tournament.
Got big on Sohaib, looking to pull on the front foot. Judged it to perfection, and the dive. Brilliant. Well done. And you can celebrate as well, young lad. Why not? So the last hope for Ajman departs. Disappointment. Gone for 22. 50 for 4. Harshit Seth coming in at 6. He can certainly tonk the ball hard. 3.5 overs to go. Ajman have struggled. Remember, Anstanden won the toss. They wanted to have a bat first, but they have not responded to the challenge posed by Emirates Blues. That one just skidding through, maybe kept a touch low as well. How impressive has this young lad been?
He was taken for a boundary earlier on, and look at that commitment in the field and the thigh-fi celebrations. Brilliant from Ahmed Tariq.
He's a special talent. Whenever I see him on the sidelines or when he's in the park before the game, the only thing I tell him, Ahmed, you're fielding. That's all I want to see from you. You need to be spotless in the field. We know about his batting ability. No questions about his class. But fielding, that is something you need to work on. You need to be as good as you can. And that could make the difference between you playing domestic cricket and you playing for the UAE national team.
Well, he's thoroughly working on it for sure. We've seen some changes in the fielding aspect and is improving on a regular basis.
And fielding is something you can control. You cannot control your God-given ability to strike the ball or to bowl quick or spin the ball. Fielding is pure hard work. And I hope he takes that lesson to heart. Like you mentioned, he's already working hard. Long may that continue. Call is for 2. Will they push here? Throw is to the keeper's end. Just made it in time. But another excellent over from Emirates Blues, keeping a lid on the scoring. 53 for 4. MSA coming on to bowl. Mohammad Shahbaz Ali, one of the finest all-rounders we have in the UAE. Superb economy rate. Only 4 wickets. He's been more of a stock bowler for Emirates Blues, not an out wicket taker. But we know all about his class, Rizwanur Rahman. We've seen him over the domestic season for many, many years now. He's been outstanding.
Quite a handy, call him a bowling all-rounder, and can smack with the bat as well. He's opened the innings many a times, and when he's at his full speed, you will certainly enjoy his bowling.
Oh, I've asked many young batters in the UAE and even experienced batters, they hate facing this man because of his ability to get that extra bounce of that good length. Oh, difficult cotton bowled. It was more towards ankle height, but that would have been a stunning catch.
Hardly any reaction time on it, and that was hit with some brute force as well. And talking about Shehbaz Ali, that was, yeah, it has hit his ankle. Um, I hope he's all right there.
Yeah, looks like it has done a bit of damage here. You were mentioning about Shehbaz.
Shehbaz Ali, I follow him on Crick Heroes. There's an app, and I get to see notifications on regular basis. Besides playing professional cricket, he also plays a lot of tape ball cricket, and has won a lot of Player of the Match awards for himself.
Oh, absolutely. That is basically the nursery of every young budding cricketer from Pakistan. You always start from tape ball. All your foundations, sometimes for the good reasons and sometimes for the bad reasons, is from tennis ball or tape ball cricket. It can help you develop the ability to bowl full, land those Yorkers. But for a batter, that muscle memory of swinging towards cow corner or playing across the line, that is perhaps a bit counterproductive. But him being a bowler, you can see that class coming through.
And with those tape balls being light, the amount of pace that they generate, with leather balls being a little more heavier, they can still manage to generate that pace. That's the beauty of these players, especially coming from Pakistan.
Oh, absolutely, because it's a 1 versus 1 contest. It's a boxing round. Either you will smash me for 6 or I will knock you over. So it develops that attacking mindset as well for a bowler, which is so important. And that is why the foundations, that's why Pakistan has had such a plethora of young fast bowlers throughout the years. And even in the UAE, we have so many lads who would have started in tape ball, maybe Khuzaima bin Tanveer or somebody like Sayam Khan, especially with that slingy action, Haider Razak, they all have that base coming from tape ball cricket.
Oh, absolutely. And we've seen some international tournaments also happening. Recently concluded here at the Sharjah Stadium, where the likes of Shahid Afridi, Ajmal, they all have participated in the recently concluded tape ball tournament here in the UAE as well at Sharjah International Cricket Stadium.
Punched away by Harshit Seth. Only going to be a single. Well, Ajman would not like this to be the end of the D10 dreams. Maybe one big over. Just a flurry of runs. 15 or 20. This man can certainly deliver those big overs. Clean striker of the ball. But time is running out. They only have 15 legal deliveries remaining to face. Projected score is not looking good. Even at 13s, they will only get 86. And that will be much, much below par. Oh, beautifully bowled. I think it was that leg cutter bowled into the pitch.
Yeah, we spoke about it, the variations that he brings to the table. And at the same time, Ahmed Khwaja, it's, yeah, beautiful. Outside edge and straight into the hands of Kamran Atta. But besides, you have a good team. It's the leadership also that is being questioned at times. You need to take those spontaneous decisions. And as you rightly mentioned, was it a right call to opt to bat first?
Yeah, well, hindsight is 20/20, isn't it? Now we can look back at it. Didn't make a great sound off the blade. And all they'll get is one. That's what happens when the team is under pressure. You just tend to seize up what would normally be a hittable delivery for you. You just overthink it. And I think Ajman have overthought about this match. That we need to win. Emirates Blues are a very good side. This, that. And in the end, they haven't been able to produce the goods.
We did see some class performances from the batters of Ajman. Salman Shahid, Ansh Tandon, Shoaib Khan, Aftab as well. It's just that they didn't strike the right chord.
Call is for 2. Mid-wicket is heading in and they decide against it. Rightfully so. 58 for 4. Mohammad Umar to bowl the penultimate over. A big vote of confidence in the youngsters' abilities to bowl the most important over of the innings. Oh, inside edge. Could be a run out. Nothing going right for Ajman at the moment. You have to feel for them.
Well, he's backed his bowlers really well. The young skipper Nasir Faraz has been given that responsibility in this D10 series. He's done exceptionally well, marshaled his troops to perfection.
Let's take a look at that. Back of the hand, slower delivery. Short fine. Oh, he made it in time. Yeah, Nasir Faraz, usually a very happy-go-lucky young man. Always has a big smile. Always glad to have a chat on the sidelines. But he's been very serious in this tournament. Very stone-faced. Oh, this is a good pickup shot. And will travel into the stands. Clean connection from Harshit Seth.
Welcome maximum for Harshit Seth. It was a half tracker with pace on offer. And he's picked it up really well and he's deposited that into the stands.
Good extension of the arms there. And a much needed big shot coming in. He certainly is capable. I've seen him play some plucky cameos over the years. So I was just mentioning about Nasir. But I asked him during the toss, why so serious? Why are you so, looking a bit gloomy? He's like, the boys are teasing me a lot in the dressing room. Otherwise, I'm enjoying my stint as captaincy. That's the first 6 of the innings. And 8 multiplied by 6, add to 50 deliveries it's taken. 50 deliveries to hit the first 6. Pace on this time, and he went right through him.
Well, they had a poor D50 campaign, Emirates Blues. There were a lot of changes, a lot of youngsters who were given the opportunity. Hasnain was leading the team. And there were a lot of changes, and unfortunately, they just could not make out the playoffs. And they made it a point. They regrouped, they went back to the drawing board and came up with a strong strategic plan, and they're implementing towards it.
Absolutely, and the scouting has been excellent as well, giving 3 or 4 new faces an opportunity in the D10, and it's paid rich dividends for sure. Call is for 2. Will they make it? Oh, a fumble by Shakib. That was the right attitude. You put the outfielder under pressure. Where was that right from ball 1? That was missing. They were settling for easy singles, not putting any pressure on the outfielders. And in the end, they've only got 66 to their name. Need a lot more. Can they get up to 90? Let's hope against hope that something can happen.
With Dew on board as well, it will be easy for the batters. The ball will certainly come onto the bat, and Kamran Atta has looked in some good nick as well. They've added Rashid Habib, who's another brilliant left-hander.
Well struck. Second 6 in the over from Harshit.
That is a monstrous hit from the young lad. He's got that right, and away she goes for a maximum.
Yeah, bowling length. In the slog overs, you're asking for trouble. And he likes pace on. Clean strike. Not sure why he has gone for this around the wicket tactic. And now he has 3 senior players surrounding him, giving him advice. Uzair, Ajay, Nasir. Everybody is giving their 2 cents worth. Do this, do that, do this, do that.
Well, I think he'll have to listen to the main man, Ajay. And I'm pretty optimistic. I'm pretty much sure that he would have just told him, just bowl a slower off cutter and you'll be all right.
Well, let's see. He's still coming around the wicket. Fine leg, square leg, both are in the circle now. So Harshit will be tempted just to walk across his stumps and lap it over his left shoulder. Or maybe he's going for that one going across the right-hander with a deep point and a deep cover. Holding it cross seam. And he went away from the right-hander. Good execution. And all they'll get is a single. So productive over. 15 taken off it. 73 for 4. So Shehbaz Ali to bowl the final over. Can he nail those block hole Yorkers? Long off, long on, deep mid, deep square. And the deep cover point in position for Harshit. Oh, innovation. What a fabulous shot. Was looking for the ramp, changed his mind and still got 4.
Well, he's making a statement, Harshit said, that he can bat. Yeah. We've seen that in the international podium for sure. But this is special from Harshit Seth.
Yeah, he had to save his toes there. Beautiful glide. Nicely done. He's playing a good cameo here, 23 of 12. Like you mentioned, he certainly is very capable with the bat. He's worked really hard on his range hitting. He's already a big lad. So Shehbaz Ali will need to rectify his length. That was right in the slot. Pace on. Well, he should have tried that same shot. It would have worked for him.
Yeah, but you need a lot of practice. I had a match over the weekend. I tried that. I got clean bowled. You need a lot of practice.
Why am I not surprised to hear that? Well bowled there. Right in the box. Right in the crease. And went wide as well. Yeah, you were mentioning cricket heroes. We should check Rizwan Rahman's profile. What is your average? What is your strike rate? I'm sure you know those numbers by heart.
8,137. Don't go by the average. Forget about the average. That plays over the backward point region and will race away to the boundary ropes.
Oh, Mr. Mohammad Asif, please. That is our broadcast partner there, my friend. Shout out to Sports Eye. You can watch all the action there on YouTube and Facebook. Smart shot. Went up and over. Got underneath the ball. And on this slick outfield. Oh, crash landing. We will send Emirates Blues the invoice. You can pay us back. No problem. In fact, we've already sent it. 81 for 4. 3 balls to go. Another 10 runs. Let's be a bit greedy here. Harshit on 27. Oh, is that high or is it okay? Trying to do a bit too much on that one.
I reckon that is okay. He was shuffling and clever from Shehbaz Ali. He just got that right.
It was that back of the hander leg cutter attempted. Just slipped out maybe. If he had taken it on the full, could have connected. But he's tried his best. 27 of 15. Certainly is going to be a below par score here. You do think that Emirates Blues will overhaul it relatively safely. A lot of quality in their batting. Bottom edge to the keeper. In the end, Shehbaz Ali has come back very well in this over.
Well, Aftab has been a spectator at the non-strikers. Harshit has taken bulk of the strike. Yet again, trying to hit that really hard instead of timing it, and another dot delivery.
Yeah, hasn't quite happened for Ajman in totality. 27 of 16. He's tried his best when wickets were tumbling. He's given them some semblance of hope, although it's not much. Final ball of the innings. Base on and he misses. Fantastic final over from Shehbaz Ali. Only 8 runs conceded. And Emirates Blues will be the happier side going into the dugout.
Brilliant 3 dot deliveries on the trot in the final over. That's exactly what the captain would look at. Yes, there were a couple of boundaries. He's managed to come back really well.
All-round bowling performance. That has been the strength of Emirates Blues right from day one of the D10. They bowl as a unit. They execute their plans. And they have restricted Ajman to a below par score, at least 25 runs short of something that would feel reasonable. Nasif Faraz would be very pleased with the way his bowlers have operated. Taking a look at the batting scorecard of Ajman, well, 20s, that is all they could manage between Salman Shahid, Sohaib Khan and Harshit. Nobody playing a meaningful innings in terms of the bowling. Rashid Habib was outstanding, 2 for 9 in his 2 overs, 1 wicket apiece for Ajay Kumar and Mohammad Umar as well. But everybody did an excellent job. Nobody took tap at all. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings then. It was a sluggish start for Ajman, even though Salman Shahid was looking good against the new ball. That was a streaky top edge. Uzair was given the new ball and got dismissed, but cleaned up was Ajay Kumar. Pace on and got through the defense of Ansh Tandon. Salman Shahid spent a lot of time at the crease. When him and Sohaib were there, they had some hope, but then in came Rashid Habib and he changed the game.
Well, he did pick up those couple of wickets. Not easy to do. That was plumb in front, probably pitching outside leg. And then that was a top edge. This was another wicket that was taken straight in the hand. That was a brilliant catch from Ahmed Tariq.
Yeah, when Sohaib Khan fell, then the momentum really dissipated, even though Harshit tried his best. Some good looking shots. This was a good one, over long on into the stands, but it was too little too late. This was a brilliant innovative shot, but only 8 runs conceded by Shehbaz Ali in the final over. Those 2 boundaries from Harshit. So 82 is the magic number for Emirates Blues. Need to go at 8.2 per over. We'll see the run chase in a few minutes time. Stay tuned.
Good evening and welcome back. It's 7 Districts Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. Emirates Blues versus Ajman. That's the game at hand, and Emirates Blues need 82 runs from 60 balls. The second innings is just about to start. The two openers are out there in the middle. Safir Tariq with the yellow helmet, and with him is Asif with the green helmet.
Change in the top order. Trying out new things, experiment from the management. And Muzammil Qasim is back in the side, and he'll be bowling that first over. A tough task for the bowlers to defend 82 under the lights. They are up against some quality batting of Blues. Kamran says play, and Qasim to Tariq. Way outside the off stump. What a shot, what a start, a maximum. The new ball has disappeared in the Sharjah night sky. Safir Tariq gets better of Muzammil Qasim.
What a start, what a way to get off the mark. Safir Tariq has been looking good, but this is just wonderful to see. Brilliant hit for a maximum.
I'm surprised because of Kamranatha. He has been released from the duty of wicket keeping. Nicely managed on the back foot. Has been a long day, 4 back-to-back matches. Just a reminder, tomorrow we'll have triple header. And just a reminder to my commentary team as well. Don't land up at around 1:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, just 3 games. That's nicely done. Again, up and over. Long on this time. 2 sixes back-to-back for Safir Tariq.
Both the batters off the mark in style. It was in the slot. Go straight. I did a mistake in the first innings, Shoaib. Always watch the screen. So, but good start because he was promoted up the order. A positive approach.
Worked away for a single. I told you, Mudassir, you'll get your chance. In fact, you'll get chances. You'll get 2-3 more by the time we finish the 5 overs.
As if wantedly you gave me this chance, because I'm sure you were the one who said in yellow helmet it is Safir Tariq.
Yes, no situation. Yeah, I think I missed the single that Safir Tariq took after he hit the 6. And that created all the confusion, but now it's sorted. It's Safir and Asif both hitting 1-6 each. Will be a dot ball to end the first over. Good start for Ajman. It's 14 for no loss. In fact, it's Emirates Blues. The graphic team also has had a long day.
Zohair Iqbal getting ready to bowl the second over. As soon as I said tomorrow we have triple header, everyone got excited. Just losing their concentration.
Well, I was the one who spotted it, so my concentration was on target. And for one full over, it was showing Ajman. But now, hopefully, that will be sorted.
Onto the pads, easy picking, rolling his wrist, going past that fine leg fielder in a hurry is Blues batters.
Yeah, that's a poor delivery and poor start from Zohair on the pads. Easy for Asif, just works it away and tucks it away towards fine leg for 4.
Good move by head coach Nail and captain promoting this youngster. Now it's like a statement for other teams because it clearly shows he can bat. He got that maximum and a timely boundary.
Mudassir, I have a question. What is the age limit for someone to be called a youngster, according to you? Because I think I too fall in that category. You can call me your young co-commentator.
If you're in love with anything, I mean, you're still young. That is most important thing, whether it's sports or even if it's your job or business. If you love that, I think you are young.
I love you, Mudassir. $18 on the board. Pulled away nicely. Good control shown from Asif, the youngster.
It has been a long day. Just keeping things alive in the com box. So 19 on board. For sure, Ansh Tandon is a youngster. He's just 21, 22 years old.
A young captain, Ansh Tandon. Again, tucked it away. Beautifully done by Safir this time. Repeating and replicating each other's shots here, both these batters.
Oh, well said, Shoaib. Absolutely. Safi got a maximum very next ball. Asif now in the same direction. He got a boundary. Couple of deliveries ago, it was Asif. So what a start. Using that pace. Not trying to hit it hard. Waited the ball to come on to him. And what a placement. 4 runs.
Yes, Asif hit a similar boundary in the start of the over, and now Safir playing in that region as well. So 9 runs off the over. Takes a single. This is smart batting from Safir Tariq, showing maturity in the middle.
Rotating the strike. This is how you complement each other. Asif got a boundary on the first ball, then he took a single. A dot delivery. Now he got a boundary and rotated the strike. So love is in the air.
Yes, complementing each other on the field and complementing each other in the com box as well. Tucked away for a single again. So they know they've got runs that they needed from the over, not taking undue risks. End of the over, 2 overs done, 25 without a wicket. $25 for no loss after 2 overs. Well, Muzammil will continue. We're getting a lot of messages from our viewers. Another message coming in. They're enjoying the commentary and listening to us. Last game of the day. But there is still a lot of excitement among the UAE cricket fans to be watching this game till the end. Was there an edge there, Mudassir?
I think so. The reaction from Muzammil Qasim. Oh yes, there was an edge. Not expected from someone like Salman Shahid. And the very next ball, he finds the man. Zohair Iqbal makes no mistake. The googly from Muzammil Qasim. So Asif departs. The first wicket goes down for Blues.
Yeah, looking to go big towards square leg. Straight to the fielder. Didn't have to move an inch. And Muzammil gets his first wicket. Asif. His stay in the middle is a short one. 13 of 9 for him. It's 25 for 1. Too much camaraderie amongst the players. Isam Mathiur just ensuring that Kamran Atta is ready to face the first ball. This one's down the leg side. Darted this one down, but the line was all over the place.
This is what happened a couple of deliveries ago. Wild swing. Another brilliant delivery. Yes and no, but Ansh Tandon not charging. There was an opportunity, but I don't know. The captain is in no mood.
There was a chance there, but a little confusion. In the end, they managed to get a single. But what an over this is. Just 2 runs off it so far in the 5 deliveries that Muzammil has bowled. Swing and a miss. Brilliant comeback from Muzammil. 3 overs bowled, 27 for 1. Harshit Seth to bowl the 4th over. Left arm spin on offer. Economy of 11 for Harshit. Kamran Atta will look to play a long innings here. They don't have a lot of runs to chase. It's just 82. They can bat sensibly and get there.
Oh, a wild swing, and what a send-off by Harshit Seth here. He strikes in his first over. Quicker delivery in the block hole, misses the line completely.
I wanted to go big. No connection whatsoever through the big gap between bat and pad, and the flying kiss from Harshit Seth. Some love shown from Harshit as well. For Safir Tariq, he's out for 12 of 9. And Safir, the youngster, walking back, 28 for 2. The captain is in, Nasir Faraz at number 4. Well, are we in for an upset here? 181 strike rate, average of 22. No chance for a run there. Excellent bowling from Harshit now.
Credit goes to Muzammil Qasim for bowling that previous tight over, and now Harshit flighted. I thought it was a quicker delivery, but slow in the air. Got better of Safir. Firmly pushed. So last 10 deliveries. They're still looking for that boundary here. Slightly. The pendulum shifting in favor of bowling side.
Now he'll get a single. He'll be off the mark. Another good over in this game for Ajman. Two runs in this over and a wicket for Harshit. Catches the call, hit straight, hit flat, through the hands. And it's gone over the ropes for 4. Well, this could be a game-changing moment. Big opportunity going down the drain.
And top of that, a boundary. A loosener was hit straight towards the Basel. The young lad not able to hold on to it. Dejected is Harshit Seth. But what an over, a wicket and few runs in that over. 33 for the loss of 2. Syed Nazir, the fast bowler, has been introduced by Ansh Tandon, 49. Needed of 36 balls. Just losing his run up there. A flying start, got those runs in the first over. After that, just losing the plot. Both the openers back in the hut. Two talented batters of Blues out there in the middle. The captain Nasir Faraz, alongside him is a hard hitter Kamran Atta. There's a fielder position at backward deep point. So for the last 13 deliveries, they got just one boundary. That too, a catch put down in the previous over final delivery, which went for a boundary. So taking their own time, not at all in a hurry. But this is a very good opportunity for Ajman. If they can get 1 or 2 wickets in this over, definitely they can put the batters of Blues under pressure.
Short ball from Saeed Nazir has been called a wide, and rightly so. Too much of height and bounce on that one.
Trying to test Kamran. Sharp, well-directed bouncer. A judicious leave here by the batter Kamran. So wide has been called.
Yeah, some spectators invading the pitch. Oh, that's a sharp delivery from Saeed Nazir. Kamran Atta was startled by that one. Some pace and bounce. He's okay, he says. All good. That was a really mean bouncer from Saeed Nazir.
Harshit said doing that concussion test. Sharp bouncer. Beautifully bowled. Well managed at the end. Some extra bounce. Not trying to pull. Kamran still having a close look at Harshit Seth. So 47 of 34 balls.
That hit the grill of the helmet. Luckily, no damage done. Again, a sharp delivery. Saeed Nazir is just cranking up the pace. He's looked the quickest tonight, Mudassir.
By bowling those bouncers, he forced Kamranatha on the back foot. This is what is expected from the fast bowler. 3 balls, couple of runs. For sure, Kamranatha will be eyeing to get after Saeed Nazir here. Use of the feet. Slapped. 1 bounce. Are they going to come back for second? No. Trying to break the shackles here, Kamranatha, but what a delivery.
He's bowling really well, Saeed Nazir. Enjoying what he's able to achieve in this spell. Has put the batters on the back foot, Nasir and Kamran. Bowling cross seam to get some extra bounce from the wicket. Nasir Faraz had hit that one in the air. Is that a chance? Oh yes, simple catch for Shah Rukh Amin, and that super quick bowling from Saeed Nazir has resulted in a wicket.
Slowly they are making comeback in this game. Defending a modest total of 82. They have got better of Nasir Faraz here. Trying to take on Saeed Nazir. He was in an awkward position, but just able to hold on to it. What an over from the fast bowler. The captain departs, managing just a couple of runs. Blues 36 for the loss of 3.
$36 for 3. Ajman have found their way back in this game. Couple of more wickets will be interesting. Is there a twist in the tail? There was a good catch in the end by Shah Rukh Amin. Was in an awkward position, but he's managed to latch onto it.
Yeah, this match is well and truly alive. Shakib Ahmed getting an opportunity to bat in the middle. Fair play to the Ajman bowlers. They have put in a lion-hearted effort to extend the game. In fact, it's up for grabs, I dare say. Need another 56 runs here in the next 5.1 overs, 5.2 overs, pardon me. So it's in the balance. Good looking punch. There is a deep cover. And they will take 2, a sharp 2. At the halfway stage, Emirates Blues under a bit of pressure here. 38 for 3. Nasir Faraz trying to go big. That's not really his game. A miscue. And Shah Rukh Amin did well. Easy catch. 38 for 3. Floating power play enforced by Emirates Blues, so a good option to try to reverse the momentum of this game here, Rizwan.
Well, anything could happen, Ahmed. We've seen, especially in the floating power plays, it's that man, Kamran, will have to stay back till the end to get their team over the line. And in the process of scoring quick, you may tend to lose your wicket as well.
Well, they've gone with spin in the floating power play.
इधर कौन करता है भाई बॉल
Wide, full and slapped over, extra cover for 4.
Salman not happy with the line that Harshit has bowled. Clearly disappointed. It was in the slot and he's cleared it with ease.
It was a nothing delivery in the end, full and wide. When you have a long on and a deep mid, you can't fire the ball outside off. 40 needed of 29. You've fought tooth and nail to take this game close. They cannot afford a single mistake at this stage. Can Harshit course correct here? Bowl a lot straighter, my friend. This is chipped in the air. Long on with a chance. Excellent catch by Sohaib. And Harshit gets his revenge.
Well, he's happy there. There was something about to happen. Kamran trying to go big. He had the height, but not the distance. And in the end, that was a very good catch. He had to run about 10 odd meters. Zohair Iqbal, Sohaib Khan, I beg your pardon, gets it right. Kamran will have to depart after scoring 11 off 7. Emirates Blues are in trouble. 42 for 4.
So it's going to be the burly left-hander Rashid Habib. Bowled a wonderful spell with the ball, 2 wickets to his name. His calling card is as a top-order batter, being used in a middle-order role here. Immediately swinging for the fences. Mid-wicket on the circle could not prevent the single, but this game is up for grabs.
Oh, absolutely. Kamran Atta, he got the boundary in the first delivery. Then again, trying to go big. Sohaib Khan, brilliant catch in the deep. He's a gun fielder. And you've seen Rashid Habib and you've seen the intent from him. They want to capitalize on this floating power play.
It's in the balance. Oh, very smart shot, but got it a bit too square. Slipping and sliding all over the place. The dew sitting on the outfield is almost overwhelming.
Yeah, not easy for the bowlers. Rashid holds the key. They've lost Kamran Atta. He'll have to be there till the end.
He's holding his own against 2 left-handers at the crease. Superb bowling from Harshit, but these are 2 important deliveries. Hard pull and will beat the square leg. Long hop that had to be punished.
Yeah, clearly not the right length. That swivel pull coming from Rashid Habib. And easy pickings for him.
Yeah, with that field you have to bowl full no matter what. Anything short, either on the offside or on the leg side, will be dispatched. Can he close out the over well? Heaved again and will find the gap again. Rashid Habib, course correcting for the Blues.
Well, he's got what he desired for in the floating power play. Good looking shot towards the onside and gets a boundary to close out the over. Rashid Habib has arrived. 6 overs gone, 52 for 4.
Well, Ajman have an extra fielder at that straightish long on position. Can he or she take a catch? Oh, pardon me, it's long off because they're left-handers. Syed Nazir, he's breathing fire tonight. Oh, be careful. He really sprints in at the crease, full tilt. And anywhere, if your landing is wrong, you can do some damage.
Oh, absolutely. Metallic spikes, you need to have those right. We've seen a lot of bowlers, I'm talking about the domestic circuit, that tend to use those rubber grippers, and it could be dangerous. Oh, he would have had an injury for himself.
Yeah, he did miss out on a few matches due to a niggle. Maybe it was a ankle issue. Would like to find out more eventually. This is in the air. There's a fielder in the deep. Oh dear me, Basil once again. Maybe he lost his footing, but that was a chance that has gone begging.
It is disappointing for Saeed Nazir. He did create an opportunity earlier on also. Basil Asim succumbing to the pressure there. It was high up in the air in the night sky. That should have been taken.
Yeah, it wasn't a slip. He just dropped it. It can be tough. He's just 18 years of age. His first experience of top-level D-Series cricket. And immediately, it's the cover point fielder all the way to long leg. And Basil will go over to short third. Well, the game is in the balance. I can understand that. Beautiful delivery, cramping him for room. 28 needed of 22, Rizwan. This one, I'm getting a funny feeling.
Well, the boundary riders have to be spot on, Ahmed. Forget about the boundary riders. When you're in such a situation and when you are actually creating an opportunity, even the fielders inside the circle, any half opportunity created, that should be converted into a wicket.
Absolutely. They cannot afford a misstep for the next 3.4 overs. Well, a polite inquiry, but clearly slipping down leg. But so far, he's been decent in this over.
Oh, absolutely. Was it polite, Ahmed? He was screaming out.
Well, he's a very charming young man, Saeed Nazir, I'm sure. Just hoping against hope. Just dropping that arm angle, trying to get the ball coming into the left-hander. Rashid Habib, you know he's going to take a chance.
And he's bowling with a lot of intensity. Look at those figures. Just given away 7 runs. This will be interesting contest.
Oh, got big on him. Was looking for that shovel up and over fine leg. And that's knocked the wind out of him. He's taking deep, deep breaths. Rub it off.
Yeah, there was some pace there. And he's with the dew on board as well, Ahmed. The ball is skidding a lot as well. So it's hurrying onto the batters.
Yeah, it's a much better option just to deflect the ball. Turn it around the corner or hit it behind square on the offside. Use the pace of the bowler against him. That's what Rashid Habib should be thinking. There is a long on in position. Only going to be one. Tight over so far, but he needs to finish well.
And I reckon he's done well. But who will bowl the next over is the question. Ansh Tandon will have to wear his thinking cap on and roll the dice. And will it be Zohair Iqbal? Will it be somebody else?
Yeah, he's used his frontline bowlers early. At the back end, he could be in a spot of bother. Well said. Oh, it's gone past the keeper. Unlucky. But the Blues will take it.
Oh, you did make a mention there. He needs to close that over well. That was drifting down the leg side. Salman Shahid could not stop it. And Emirates Blues will accept it with both hands. A boundary to close out the over. 60 for 4.
So it has to be the teenager to step up to the plate. Basil, he's had a tough day in the outfield, some difficult chances. Can he create an impact doing what he does best? Bowl fast. Coming around the wicket to Rashid Habib. Oh, this is close! Not given. Salman Shahid, you can appeal all night long. Maybe the impact was just outside the line.
It'll be interesting to see that replay. Oh, that was plumb to me. That was clearly plumb to me.
That was very, very close. Very, very close. It could have gone either way. Well, he started off well. That will encourage Basil. Yeah, he's making him change his length. That is the sign of a veteran. Very smart from Rashid Habib. Just get to the other end.
Yeah, the required run rate is not much. But all you've got to do is ensure you don't create those dot deliveries. 7.88. Even a couple of dot deliveries will be alright. If they can pick up an odd boundary, they'll be very much in this game.
Absolutely nothing to be alarmed about. You have 6 wickets in hand. 2 proper batters at the crease. Just keep your wits about you. Flicked in the air and it's gone behind fine. You did mention that odd boundary and there it is.
Poor delivery from Basil. He's not having a good day at work today. Half tracker, easy pickings for a batter of Rashid Habib's caliber. Shakib, I beg your pardon. And Ansh Tandon clearly not happy.
Yeah, I can understand. But when you're coming around the wicket, that angle will always help the left-hand batter manipulate the ball in that direction. There is a deep square leg, but he's a touch square. Fine leg is in the circle. There you can see that fielder out near the blue seats. Good comeback ball. Soft hands. Shakib has a sensible head on his shoulders.
Yeah, he's got that boundary. You might as well just pick up a single. 17 or 15, almost run a ball now.
They fought really hard. A lion-hearted effort from Ajman. But it was the batting that let them down. It had been carrying them for the last 2 or 3 games. The law of the averages, it can affect every team. Bowled him! He gets him! And this game is alive once more.
That was a good delivery from Basil Asim. After being hammered for a boundary, he gets a prize scalp.
Well, that was an uncultured heave. Big inside edge, and the off stump has been absolutely demolished. That almost went and hit Salman Shahid. So 5 wickets down now for Emirates Blues. Rashid Habib departs.
.66 for 5, and in comes the destructive batter, a power hitter, Shehbaz Ali.
Well, the situation doesn't need a power hitter. I hope he can apply himself. I'm sure he will. But that pressure can get to anybody. 16 needed of 13. It's game in hand. But you never know. And fair play to this young chap. Had a rough day in the outfield, but he stepped up when his captain requested him. And he did break the partnership. And once again, Ajman have hope. Can he get another one here and really make this game interesting? First thing he needs to think about, bowl in the right spot. Easily turned into the gap. And they'll push for 2. He's a smart cookie, Mohammad Shehbaz Ali. 14 needed of 12 now. Zohair Iqbal is marking out his run-up. Experienced campaigner. Shakib Ahmed holds the key. He is well set. How many can they defend in the final over? Can he keep it to maybe 8 of 6, 9 of 6? Something to work with. I'm sure Shakib is looking for an early boundary just to kill off the game. Deep square, deep mid, long on, long off. In fact, mid off is in the circle. Call is for 2. They won't take a risk. Good start for Zohair Iqbal.
Smart. Just as long as you don't have those dot deliveries, you're all right there. 13 of 11. Shehbaz doing the right thing. Just picking up a single. It's been a long day for the entire broadcasting and the production team. The cameramen working relentlessly. A huge shout out to them.
Oh, absolutely. They've been top notch right throughout the D10. Bringing us these wonderful images. Fantastic entertainment. Chipped in the air and oh, why did he not attack the ball, Saeed Nazir? Zohair is unhappy. It was a half chance, even though he was off the rope.
You've got to go for the kill. The only reason why he may not have attempted is he might have lost the sight and it could have resulted in a boundary.
Oh, hello. Finally, we get some screen time. And it's only taken them how many days of the tournament? We started on the 12th. And now it is the 28th. Full toss not maximized. The call is for 2. Sohaib Khan attacks the ball. Only a single. Well, thank you very much to our director, Mr. Missile, for finally giving us some much needed footage.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know where he caught us from, but they're watching us from somewhere in the stadium.
Yeah, please. Leave us up to our mischief. 11 needed of 9. So far, no boundary conceded. What is going through the mind of Mohammad Shehbaz Ali? Full toss. In the gap for 4. That was the loose ball he was waiting for.
Easy pickings for Shehbaz Ali, MSA. Juicy full toss on offer. Drifting down the midland leg and he finds the fence yet again.
Oh, Zohair Iqbal, you are an experienced, seasoned campaigner. But the due perhaps is overwhelming. Well, the body language from Ansh Tandon tells a story. He's looking a bit down, a bit dispirited. It was a must-win game for Ajman. Oh, dear me. The rub of the green is with the Blues.
You can't do much about it. Outside edge changer from Zohair. And everything now in the favor of the Emirates Blues.
The only complaint, he bowled it maybe too wide. Thick edge. Short third had no chance. So a couple of boundaries have eased the nerves in the Blues dugout. What a tournament they're having. They're looking like top contenders. The bowling is simply untouchable. And even though the batting had a bad day, they have enough all-round depth to get across the line. Easy as you like. 2 needed off the last over. Emirates Blues are on their way. So Basil, well, you have to do the impossible. Well, nothing is impossible. That's what I've heard. But 2 needed off 6. In the end, this partnership did well. Steps down the track. And overthrows. That will seal the game. Emirates Blues take the hard-fought victory.
When did you see that last from Shehbaz, playing with soft hands and getting the winning runs for the team Emirates Blues?
Cut the angle. And there was no backup for the throw. Where was the square leg? Where was the mid-wicket? Everybody daydreaming, and in the end, the match has been settled. Emirates Blues win by 5 wickets and pretty much confirm the spot in the D10 semi-finals.
Great all-round performance. Yes, they had some turbulence at the top order, but they managed to find their way back. Rashid Habib contributing, Shehbaz as well towards the bottom. Kamran Atta has been good throughout the tournament, and in the end, another win for them. Batting card, Safir Tariq 12 of 9, Asif 13 of 9, Kamran Atta 11 of 8. There was Shakib who remained unbeaten 16 of 10, and Shehbaz 14 of 6.
Yeah, many contributions right throughout. It wasn't a big score they were chasing, and despite losing wickets, they got across the line. Great effort by the Ajman bowlers. They gave their all. 1 for 16 for Muzammil, 2 for Harshit Seth, 1 for Saeed Nazir, and 1 for the youngster Basil as well. They did pick up consistent wickets, but just didn't have enough runs on board. So the summary of match number 36, Ajman with a poor batting performance. Only 3 batters moving into the 20s. Harshit Seth had a good all-round game, 27 not out of 17. Rashid Habib was good, 2 for 9 with the ball, and 1 wicket apiece for Ajay Kumar and Mohammad Umar. Emirates Blues got the runs in 9.1 overs thanks to many contributions. Shakib Ahmed standing out with 16 not out of 10. Shehbaz Ali getting 14 of 6. 2 wickets for Harshit, 1 for Basil Asim, and 1 for Saeed Nazir. In the end, Emirates Blues won relatively comfortably by 5 wickets. Taking a look at the highlights of this run chase. It was early aggression provided by Safir Tariq and Mohammad Asif. Took on the spinners and pacers alike. This was a lovely shot from Safir, but Asif trying to repeat the dose. Good catch taken at deep square, and Safir Tariq got cleaned up, yorked by Harshit. Nasif Faraz with a poor shot got in the deep, and at that stage we thought, hang on, this game is still in the balance, especially when Kamran Atta got out. Good catch taken at long on by Sohaib Khan. Rashid Habib struck a few quick boundaries in the floating power play. Shakib picking up a boundary against Saeed Nazir as well. And then Basil struck. Big inside edge to clean up Rashid Habib. But Zohair Iqbal conceded that boundary they could not afford at that stage. And it went back to back, streaky outside edge. And in the end, Emirates Blues winning comfortably with 5 balls to spare. Well, the results summary of today: Abu Dhabi winning by 8 wickets against Fujairah. Dubai got over Ajman. Sharjah winning by 22 runs against Abu Dhabi. and Emirates Blues beating Ajman. So 2 losses for Ajman are certainly a backbreaker, and in the end it is Sharjah who are sitting in a comfortable position now in the points table. Tomorrow we only have 3 games and we'll have a later start. We'll not have our usual 2:30 p.m. fixture. We come live at 5 p.m. local time. Emirates Blues will take on Dubai. Ajman will take on Emirates Red. And Dubai have a double header. They will be playing Fujairah later in the evening at 10 p.m. local time. Right then, all set for tomorrow. But we have one thing to do, the post-match with Mudassir Ali.
A low-scoring thriller here in Sharjah. Emirates Blues held their nerve to chase down 82 by losing 5 wickets against Ajman. It was another brilliant game of cricket and another win for Emirates Blues. Just the right time to introduce our guest who will be giving the Player of the Match award, our official, Ms. Mohammad Kashif. And talking about the performances, there were quite a few notable performances from this game. The likes of Salman Shahid and Sohaib Khan got few runs, but one man who's playing just his second game of this tournament and made an impact with the ball as well as with the bat. Got a couple of wickets and few runs in the second innings. Player of the match goes to Rashid Habib, a talented left-arm orthodox and all-rounder playing for Emirates Blues. राशिद पहले तो बहुत बहुत मुबारक, दूसरा गेम खेल रहे हैं. अंडर द लाइट्स कंडीशंस कैसी रही, क्योंकि काफ़ी बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी हुई है आपके.
बस पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का बहुत ज़्यादा शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि बहुत ही वेट करने के बाद मैं खेला और टीम को जितवाया.
और विकेट के बारे में बताएं, क्योंकि स्पिनर्स के लिए मेरे ख्याल से ड्यू भी है तो मुश्किल काफ़ी थी.
हाँ, बस थोड़ा सा लो रह रहा था, उसका थोड़ा सा लाइन और लेंथ पे बॉलिंग की और अल्लाह ताला ने इज्जत दी.
और प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच वो भी D10 में, तो किसे आप ये डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
मैं अपनी अम्मी को करूँगा डेडिकेट और अल्लाह का बहुत बहुत शुक्र है, मैं खुश हूँ बहुत.
चले, हमें भी काफ़ी मज़ा आया और उम्मीद करते हैं कि अगला मैच भी आप खेलें और इसी तरीके से परफॉर्म करें. ऑल द बेस्ट.
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह.
So that was ever smiling Rashid Habib. Well, that brings the end of the day here in Sharjah. Another cracking day comes to an end, but the action will continue tomorrow. We have a triple header. We start at 3:30 p.m. local time. Till then, take care. Good night.